And welcome back. We are back with the best match of the day. Big Thighs Swap Mummy versus Southampton Sinners. The number one versus the number two uh, placed team so far. This is the top dog match, and I'm very excited to cast it today. How are you feeling, AJ?
Oh, amazing. I mean, we've got sinners versus another kind of sinners. It's gonna be some synergy.
Good one.
Good help myself. Thank you, thank you. Oh, it's gonna be a great match. I'm hoping for aggression, but from them to be placed this high, both one and two, I think they're gonna play very smart. That's my thoughts.
Yeah, I
You?
feel like we're not gonna get the stalled out games that we had in the previous one we've casted today. Looking at you, uh, who was it? It was Sheffield's Sweetie Pies. Didn't forget that one.
No.
Surely not. Either way, I am excited for this match up. It's gonna be a battle of two very strong sides, and I do believe I might be wrong on this one. We have I think we're gonna go into the rosters first, but then we're gonna get the draft ready. Big Thighs Swap Mummy are fielding Marshmallow, Cave, Waddle, Supo, Swamplam, and Jindo.
And for the Southampton sinners, we've got Glig, Uberoggy, Tio, Kazoo Kid, CGO, and Westy.
Yeah,
Great names.
expect great names. Yeah, expecting
Great names.
a lot from these two teams, and we do. We are going into the bands now, and yeah, I don't really know what to expect again. Oh, Pocket Band
Pocket Band.
Burst. Ooh,
Mm.
that's interesting to prioritize this pick. I mean, I'm not sure how good he is in the how good they are in the meta, to be fair. So,
And then
and
Rem.
Ram.
All right, so we'll be
Okay.
staying awake this game.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Hopefully it's an entertaining game. I mean, the thing is, we always see with these top teams, they scrim a lot.
Mhm.
I think across any game you see top teams scrim, and we see Shiv picked first for Sinners. Yeah,
I
you were
did
talking
expect
about them earlier.
yeah, I did expect to see quite a bit of Shiv now that he's got most of his power back in silver. Answering it back with a frontliner, I mean, yeah, you gotta do that. Yeah, you gotta take the second best frontliner in the game away from your opponent, and you're gonna get Wraith as well to back the punch in the end game here. And well, let's hope it's not gonna go the same way that the last match did, where
Mm.
that late game carry just didn't take off in due time. But on the other side, ooh,
Billy coming out.
Sinners are doubling down with the frontliner at the start. They're gonna be free to choose from many initiators, late game carries here afterwards, but they're gonna secure themselves
And the
both
Mirage
their
pick.
uh, frontliners first, and Mirage coming out. He is more of like a late game carry.
Mm.
Uh, very powerful right now as well. The global ultimate is very important to deny a lot of pushes. On the other side, Monochrome got buffed this patch, so not too surprised to see that dynamic duo entering the uh, cursed apple, but not gonna say that I expected this pick either. uh,
I mean,
uh, yeah.
it's just you can't ever predict what teams are gonna do.
No, because yeah, you're right. A lot of the bans are dictated by what teams can play, and we obviously not knowing too much about these teams, we cannot predict what they are gonna pick because we just don't know their hero pools. We don't know what works well for them and what doesn't. But Geist getting banned here, yeah, pretty good ban. Like she's pretty strong. But I'm not sure that Southampton Sinners would have picked her up either way. Maybe TTSM know a little bit more about their opponent than we do, but it felt like they already had quite a bit of frontlining with Billy and Shiv. But
And
we
then
don't know.
Holiday,
Holiday,
the last ban of this game.
yeah.
Hmm.
Getting rid of that initiation. She did get nerfed a little bit, but she's still very strong. She was incredibly strong before the nerf, but they took it down a peg. But some would say not enough.
Mm.
Yeah. Right. So far, I mean, Southampton Sinners, they do need that initiation. They do need some sort of either big ultimate, like a Death Slam, like a Black Hole, like a, I don't know, something like that in that general vicinity. And we
And as
do
you're saying,
see big
the Death
up.
Slam.
Yeah, but that's on the other side though. That's TTSM do that. And they already had somewhat of an initiator with Mo and Krill. So they're doubling down on that. And yeah, Southampton Sinners, maybe a Paradox, maybe a Dynamo, something like that. That's gonna have to come out for them. Otherwise, they're not gonna be able to start the fights very effectively.
Here comes Viscous. We saw a lot of like big Viscous plays last game with just the amount of like being able to move across the map and dip in, dip out so quickly. So it's going to be interesting to see how they'll play as Viscous this game. If they'll be like ganking a lot or who knows. And there you go. There comes that black hole you were talking about. A little bit of power for now for the Sinners. Let's see what thick thighs respond with.
The Viscous, as well as just being a good hero in general, is a good hero against Slash. The Cube could save a teammate in a pinch of trouble against a Death Slam, as well as actually looking over at it against, Mo and Krill. If someone gets grabbed, the worst thing for a Mo and Krill to see is a cube on that grabbed enemy, and that could provide a lot of utility for Southampton Sinners in this game. Just denying two of ultimates from the other side, but we do see a Venator. That's a second late game carry here, out for thick size swap mummy, and you are gonna start to wonder how they're gonna really allocate those souls in the middle game. How are they gonna fight? And Sinclair to round out their roster. Okay.
I think we're coming up on the last pick. Who do you any bets? Who do you think we're gonna see picked here?
They still don't have a late game carry. We could see a Haze, we could see an Furnace, we could see something along those lines. Maybe an Ivy to I'm actually not sure if Ivy still that scales good into the late game, but she could in previous metas. But something along those lines. They do not have a kind of a mouse one carry. Actually, no, they do. I'm stupid. I glossed over the Mirage. They do have one. Maybe they want to pick up another one. Maybe they want to pick up another initiator. It's gonna depend on how they're gonna want to play this game. Are they gonna want to be aggressive, team fight, and win objectives, or do they want to just let those heroes, the carries, kind of go off to the side and build up an advantage just over time? And that's really for them to choose, because I feel like their roster is already pretty rounded out, and it's gonna be a 7. It's gonna be a late game carry again.
It's looking that the Sinners are going to want to try and push the late game here. Maybe that is too early to tell. We really don't know. We said that last game where I think we thought that what was it, Wolves? Yeah, that they were like they
Warwick?
took that early lead. Yeah, Warwick. They took that early lead. They were playing super aggressive, and then just a couple of team fights turned on its head. So we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like both rosters are very well rounded out. I mean, there's initiation for Six Dice, Swap Mummy in the Lash and the Moen Krill, but on the other side, I mean, you're gonna have to initiate with the Black Hole, but other than that, you don't really have that much of initiation. But you have some good frontliners. You have good scaling as well. Like a lot of people here scale well. The Seven, the Mirage, even the Shiv could scale pretty well into the late game. And yeah, on the other side, same thing. There's two people who are going to be absolute late game carries, and Silver as well could be in the same shoes as the Shiv, who can scale into the late game, but doesn't have to. She can be pretty good in the middle game. And I mean, I feel like this draft versus the last one we had is a night and day. You can really see that this, just by the picks alone, that this team is a little bit better than what we've seen before, I would say, at least.
No hate though.
No hate, no, absolutely no. This game is hard as hell, and I'm probably below in skill the last team we saw. Like, no hate at all. It's just kind of the things I'm picking up on in just the draft.
It is. They knew what they wanted. It went very quick. I think we often see that in the teams will go in with a game plan. They know what they're going to see, and if they plan for bans, like it's what you ban first tells so much to the enemy of what you're not wanting to play against, and then you can just pick accordingly. Or like I was trying to say earlier, it's like a lot of these top teams across like any game, you'll see they scrim a lot, and it's possible they may have played against each other before, and they might know each other's strengths and weaknesses already. Yeah. So it'll be interesting going into this match.
Yeah, I do agree. I mean, this is promising to be the match of the day, probably the match of the week as well. And I'm just so excited to see how this one plays out, as we are going to go in shortly. And yeah, I cannot wait to see how these two teams operate on these heroes.
I think only two robots for Southampton Sinners. Kind of, if you count Dynamo a little bit.
Well, I wouldn't say that the Dynamo is the one I wouldn't count. I would say Seven is less of a robot than Dynamo. He's kind of like,
it's close enough.
He's electric, but he's magic electric, not like robot electric.
I guess what your definition of robot is, I guess.
Yeah. It's kind of like a badass guy who just happens to like be really fueled by electricity or something. Either way, we do see a little bit of fighting in mid, but looking over the lanes, what stands out to you? Any matchups that you're looking forward to, or anything that you think is going to be dangerous for either of the teams?
I love seeing the Sinclair just go on a tear. Like, it's not just being able just to transform takes so much damage, just gives so much back. But I like the Viscous matchup on the left as well. I just like the fact that you constantly have to worry when you are using your ability, like, is this going to hit, or are they just going to cube away? Have they used their cube already? Are they going to be able to turn into a massive ball and just avoid all my attacks? I just love it. But we are seeing a lot of damage coming out onto Silvers already.
Oh yeah.
They're trying to hide, but they're just managing to poke and stop that regen little by little. It's looking a little risky already.
Yeah, I feel like if you're Silver at this point, you have to clear the wave and just go back to the spawn to heal up. At that point, you're way too punishable. And look at this engage. They're trying to look for it. They've pushed the wave in, and They're looking for something. They're gonna steal this camp. That's gonna be quite a interesting little advantage here for them in the early game. And she does heal up a little bit. Maybe has a healing right. I'm not too sure if observers can show us the. No, she doesn't. She just have the punchy healing. That's the official name of the item. She's okay. She is very vulnerable then to just getting dived on at the very moment. She's still very low HP. Maybe something to watch out for.
And speaking of diving, it just feels like I mean, they're not really every time they overextend. Their teammate is doing such a good job of just diving in front and making sure that Silvers is able to push back safely.
How did that work?
I don't know.
She just went in on half HP and absolutely shredded the health bar of the Mirage. I don't think it's supposed to work, but
I mean,
they
you
were
just
just not
gotta.
able to hit the shot.
It's just channeling your inner wolf, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess she doesn't have the ultimate yet, but she might as well have it online with how she was playing. And we do see a little bit of a pause. Tech issues, seemingly.
See, it's not always about having the ult. If you can channel the wolf, that gives you enough power to make dives like that and make it work.
Yeah. Okay, it looks like she might get punished here. She went in again here on half HP. She does have the stun applied to her. Oh, but she gets away onto the bridge. He's gonna take a little bit of damage, but oh, she just gets engaged back in. But Seven is too afraid. I mean, has to reload. I get that, but you gotta finish those kills off.
The Mirage on critical health now. They've managed to just flip it around. This Silvers have been playing on I think about less than 300 HP for this first 4 minutes of the game almost. Is what it feels like. And they're just doing a great job at just knowing when to dive in, getting those. I'd say I would call them risky, but they're working out.
Yeah. And I mean, at this point, the souls are pretty even. So nothing to really split between teams, and that's not what you would have guessed by how this middle lane started out. Like they stalled him tier 1 there at the beginning, took the silver very low, and she was able to live through all of that somehow. Does get stunned again here. Actually stuns her own teammate, and now they're both low. Now it's dangerous. She is on 70 HP. Will they push it? They will.
They do manage to eventually catch that silver.
Okay, she eventually pays for it, and in time for buffs to spawn. Yeah, and this is gonna be pretty bad for the blue team, as they get both of the buffs off of that one pick alone, and now they're in a really good position to keep this lead on pushing.
I mean, it just begs the question is, like, earlier, I know I just said that the risky pushes were paying off, but, like, you gotta sometimes just look at the time and think, is it worth just sacrificing that little bit of wave to be fully healthy, to be able to deny those buffs? But, it's back now, full HP, but...
Yeah. I mean, the game is still neck and neck. As you can see there on your top side of your screen, 0% to split these two teams in terms of souls. And yeah, like you saw, it's still basically a even game. Nothing to really split between the teams, but it might all change when the ultimates are gonna start coming online. You do already see the Wraith ult online, and that's something to pay attention onto the right side of the lane, as this Venator is already pretty low. If he gets caught, that's gonna be a big problem.
It's just... It is just neck and neck. That 0%. 6.5 minutes in the game. Just I think it goes to show just the quality of both teams. Just that they're able
Yeah.
to just play on what feels like such an even level.
Yeah, and they're getting advantage of such tight margins here to try to get away, try to trade. Speaking of trades here, Silver might be trading a bit too much. Her teammate is not with her, and now that's the second death for the werewolf. And that's gonna put a lot of pressure onto this middle Guardian and also on the Mo and Krill as well, who gets stunned. And they're on 1 HP at this point. Sinclair comes in to help from the left side. And I mean, it's going to be enough to save the blue team from taking any Guardian damage. But yeah, the Mo and Krill is still pretty low. They're going to be able to heal up with some ones, but I feel like
And
Ember
they do fall.
Oh, Ember has had the opportunity to push the advantage, and yeah, at this point, it's gonna be difficult for them to protect the middle Guardian here.
Just so interesting to see the little like, just that little bit of overextending it just snowballs into just that many, like a chain of deaths, and then just eventually a big soul lead as they're pushing up on nearly a 5k difference already.
Yeah, I mean, on the left side though, there's still there's a lot of damage that came out onto the Guardian there for the other team, but they weren't able to really convert it. They did get a pick, but that wasn't enough for them to secure that objective. And now it's gonna be a little bit of a fight here. The blue side was really upset that their Guardian got damaged, and the Ira Morty gets popped, gets a lot of damage onto the Viscus, and now it's gonna be hard to defend as Guardian is going very low. But what a great kill by the Lash. Stops the advance of the enemy team, and that is gonna secure them the defense of that Guardian.
And so far we've only seen one Guardian loss for blue team. Green? Yeah.
Blue.
No,
So good.
the other team is holding strong. It's just gonna see if they're gonna convert these kills into maybe just that little bit of chipping into the wave, doing a bit more damage, and then just seeing how far they can push back this lane. It's still too early in the game to tell.
Yeah. Well, while we were talking, I mean, this game shows a little bit of a difference between the levels in terms of how far ahead are the carries. Let's look at them. Don't look at the Venator. That's just doesn't prove my point. But the Ray, 7.1 k souls. The Mirage, 7.9k souls. The 7.8 k souls. They're all ahead of the game very early on, and they're gonna start ballooning that soul lead if they're gonna get a soul lane at some point here. But over here, a big ultimate copy from Sinclair onto the 7. 7 is on 1 HP. Will he get to teleport away? He does. On the 30 HP, he survives, and he gets away with it. And Sinclair is the one who pays with his life for that mistake. What a outplay here from 7.
Such a narrow escape. Oh my god.
The movement to dodge the shot.
That's just the better gaming chair difference right there.
Absolutely.
Being able to just lean in, lock in, it just the one. But that you gotta feel the pain for Sinclair just being one shot away, and then next thing you know you're dead, and nothing pays off for it. You've just given away to Elam for free.
Yeah, and at the same time, it's right before the rift is about to open, and the big fight is about to break out on the left side. But on the right side, though, in the meantime, the Guardian is being sieged by the yellow team, and the 7 does eventually fall that Guardian down, and it's another big advantage here for the Ember team. They're not really fighting the Rift though, as there's only 2 people here. They're gonna get mauled to shreds by Mo and Krill. This Billy has no chance of standing against just the swarm of enemies that is the blue team, and they're gonna secure the Rift, and they're probably gonna convert that into this Guardian here as well. With how many, look at how many,
Wow.
look at how many creeps there are on the field. Oh.
There's just so
scary.
much. There's so much you can do, and it's just unfortunate that Billy goes down. And then if you're hiding under your Guardian, you know it's gonna get down anyway. You're not doing enough damage to do anything really of value. You just group up with your team that's charging back, and then maybe take a little bit of a team fight. But that was just unfortunate. They got absolutely dominated.
Yeah, and a lot of, I mean, a lot of Walker damage as well coming out from the Ember side. And I mean, they do give up the Rift, but it doesn't really matter if you take the Guardian for it, or sorry, the Walker for it, and the rest of the Guardians as well. As 7 is in a spot of trouble here, is in a 1v1 with this Lash, who is probably gonna be able to take him down, unless another great escape coming out from the 7. Is that what I'm seeing? Where did he go?
Where? He's so Did they manage to catch him? No,
Call
they
him
haven't
the
yet.
magician, the
Oh
way he,
my God.
call him the magician, the way he's escaping this tiny situations. He's invisible.
Honestly, that was just dodged so many abilities there and just managed to slip away once again on just no HP. That was beautiful. I get doesn't even need to play Viscous. Just 7.
What?
Wow. What an escape.
Yeah.
And
What?
it just
Call him Houdini, the way he escapes tight situations, like 2 times. I mean, that might as well be a conversion of 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 souls at this point with just those 2 escapes that you weren't able to convert, and that's just with the kill participation souls. But how much value you're getting from just the map objective as well with those escapes? That's crazy.
it's nuts. But it goes to show just the kind of dominance that they are putting on right now. Well, they've only lost 1 Guardian, while blue is down to, they've lost a Walker, their mid Walker is nearly on half HP, and left is almost untouched.
The Death Slam coming out, not catching too much, as that was, I believe, caught onto the cube. I'm not even sure what happened there, but the Venator goes down here on the right side, and I mean, I'm not even sure why they're fighting there. I mean, they're probably protecting the Guardian there, but oh, you know what? The good players are smarter than me. They were fighting there to get control of the urn.
Yes, but you realize, and that's what matters at the end of the day.
Yeah. And
But it's just such, it's, that 7 is so slippery. It's just, I don't feel like there's a point in even watching their health bar, because we know they're just going to escape again. Now they've got the urn, they've got the movement tech. I feel like we're going to see another beautiful escape here.
I mean, they're running the urn, trying to get that little bit of extra buckaroos, extra little bit of souls to add to their bank account. But in the meantime, I mean, who's really gathering the souls on this all lane? It's gonna be Billy, who's gonna try to scale a little bit more. Do need to, as you're behind just a little bit, but in the meantime, there is gonna be a big fight happening in the left side of the lane. The soul urn was secured by the Ember side, and they are gonna convert onto the enemy targets as well. 1 falls, 2 falls. Will it be the 3rd with this Lash?
And Mo and Krill goes down.
And Mo and Krill goes down as well.
Wow. Oh, but look at that Lash's health. It's dropping. It's dropping fast. I think there goes Lash as well. they're just starting to pick off them not even one by one. They're just staggering them so much. Yeah, they come straight back out of spawn. They're 4 down now. That Silvers is now back, but are they going to go and get that Silvers again? Looks like they're hunting them down. They're just pushing for this Walker here.
So we're trying to get that ultimate online, trying to do enough damage to trigger that ultimate, and she does manage to do so, but she's still taking so much damage. She's gonna go down to 1 HP, and it's gonna go down eventually. The Walker will follow, surely. The Death Slam comes out. Will it be enough to save the day? It will get 2, and that will be enough to save the Walker somehow, some way. It stands on 4 legs still. And that is a big fight for the blue team that they needed.
That was such a beautiful Death Slam. They're maybe getting a little bit too greedy. The soul lead isn't that big. Yes, they're winning the team fights, but they're only about 5k above 6%. Is it enough to be greeting that?
Well, I mean, they're only 5k ahead, and they still have so many objectives to take. Like, they still have a Guardian, they still are down a Walker, and a lot of souls are stored in those objectives. And if you can push them effectively, especially after getting those 2 kills, being 2 players up, I mean, they didn't push for it. They are still a little bit scared, and I mean, they might be right for it, but at the same time, you kind of want to push those objectives a little bit.
I think they're gearing up here for maybe another big team fight. Silvers does see that Billy, but
no, she's going for the souls. She when you punch the sinners, you don't secure the souls immediately. It's the same as the lane crypt. You can actually deny some of the souls from the sinner sacrifice, and she was trying to angle it to deny that, and she got, I think, at least one of them, so it worked a little bit.
A little bit of trolling. Trying to deny him a little bit. That is fun.
Yeah, and at this point, you kind of need any advantage you can get as a blue team, and there is a lot of bodies congregated in the left side of the lane, and all of them are in the black hole. 2 black holes on the field. One is Sinclair's, but the first one I feel like was better. It is gonna get converted into 2 kills. He does fall for it, but it is gonna get converted into another one. The third one falls. 3 people alive for the blue side, and only 1 is dead for the Ember side, and it's gonna be a lot of damage actually coming out from Venator here on to the Walker. On the other side, a little bit of split pushing. He's gonna die for it, but he doesn't get it. That is actually so unlucky.
As they secure the rift, they're going to take, I think they're about to take this next blue Walker. You have all of their little minions pushing up, the little creeps. It's a strong push.
Yeah. And I mean, what can you do as blue unless you just stay back, just try to let Ember take what they want, and maybe try to recoup and regroup while they do it, and they earn as well. To add insult to injury is gonna be secured by the Ember side. They're gonna be able to at least carry it in, but will there be a fight for it? It looks like they're gonna try to follow them in the middle lane, but
no, middle's just staying. I think it's only a Silver's Mokrill gonna. They might be looking to deny, maybe with some shots, but I don't think it's not enough. Only 3 denied there.
It's like a third of the souls, but
it's
most of the value either way comes from the gold statue buffs that the urn provides, and all of that goes to the person who carried it in. And I mean, the kills keep coming in for the Ember side. 2 kills here on the right side, and the advantage is ballooning by the millisecond.
They are just farming. Holy.
As they're gonna probably convert that into the middle Walker as well. Or maybe, are they gonna go for mid boss? They're gonna do something at least, surely. They're all
they are going for
middle.
mid boss.
They are going for mid boss. And what can you really do as blue? You're so far away. You're not positioned well enough. You have the Sinclair with the bunny. It could be big, but you're so far away again to really do anything. You do get
They
one.
managed to steal one.
That
but
is actually
it's just
very
gone.
big. It's gone,
big.
but that's one less rejuve that the Ember side has. You do pay with your life. Weren't able to set up the TP away efficiently enough, but I mean, you got to take what you can get as a blue. You're down 20k at this point, and it is gonna start ballooning.
Still from being
Very
so
fast.
far away and being able just to sneak in and get one even. That was nice.
Yeah.
But now we're gonna get to see what Ember does. What they will do with the rejuice if as Blue's grouping up on their last walker standing.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest threat on the Ember side, and that's not to say the only threat, is going to be the 7 with the 30k, nearly 30k souls. And I feel like what you have to do is just deny him that ultimate if you can. You have the tools to do that. You have the Bone Krill, you have the Death Slam, or just any kind of knockdown from Flash. And you have the Wraith ult as well. I try to deny it, but
Yeah.
if you do that, what will that cost you? And that's going to cost you a life of the Mo and Krill. The lightning strikes all over the field here, and that's going to force the blue side to retreat, give away the Walker here, as well as probably they're going to try to survive here. And that's going to be crucial. But Sinclair finds something with the black hole, but there was no follow-up, or at least not enough of it. And that will cost them 2 lives.
3 lives now, with that Lash just being
That's-
pushed.
yeah.
Oh, it's like you're saying, but they have these abilities to deny. But even if they do, they spend them all on him. But that still requires them to actually hit the 7. The 7 has been so slippery this game. Still no deaths. The Shiv hasn't died either. They're so slippery, this team.
Okay, that's a defensive ult used by Wraith. That is gonna be a tool away from the side of blue, but that's a mistake. That is a mistake by the Dynamo there. Using that ultimate and dying immediately, that's gonna be a big tool away from the Ember side as well. But will they even need it? They're still 4 players up. They're gonna be, or they're still 2 players up. It's gonna be 1 player now, and that is gonna cause a retreat as Lash is coming back to the fray here. And yeah, they're gonna just let those ultimate recharge and go again.
It was I respect the dive. I respect it.
I mean, look at the deaths on the side of Ember. How many is that? 6 in total? 6 deaths
6.
for a team in 25 minutes is quite good. Quite good, I would say.
I mean,
Maybe
it's
too
not
good.
counting the rejuve deaths, but
no.
still, it's such a big difference. It's over a 30k lead now. They're just all they need to do, like you said, they're just going to regroup. They're going to keep playing the objectives. They're going for another earn here,
Yeah,
and then they're just going to go for another team fight and just push.
What they're trying to do here is just force any kind of team fight. So they're picking up their earn, hoping that the blue side will have to deny it. But on the other side, I mean, they're kind of splitting maybe a bit too much for my liking. The blue side now has the luxury of choosing the fight they want to take and going all in on it. And it looks like they're gonna go for the rift. Maybe? I would love to see the POV of that, as the rift is about to open up and both sides are in here. But blue is more numerous in the circle of death. Speaking of death, Death Slam coming out, catching 2 is gonna be a big one, if I do say so myself. But what a great stun there from, I don't even know who. That stops a broad load of damage from the from that slam. And
Seven
It's
with a massive
going
lightning. Sinclair goes down. They just
all
flipped on
the
their
way
head.
back.
Can they get? They're looking for the pick on the slash here. I think he's trying to run.
I mean, he's trying, and trying is the key
And
word there. He
Yep.
does fall eventually. Mid bus is not up yet, but do you even need it? I mean, you have 30 seconds of basically uncontested map, and you're gonna have probably both the shrines down at the end of that 30 seconds.
It was just they flipped that on their head. All of Blue's players were there, and the Embers they were just able to stall for just enough time for their entire team to come and collapse and flip that team fight on their head. It's just
A little bit of an unlucky timing there for the shrine. They're gonna take a little bit more time than they would want it. Oh, and another unlucky timing as well. They didn't do pretty much any damage onto that shrine. It was too feisty for them, and now it's gonna be a 6v6. I'm not sure that's what they want in the fountain, as they're gonna just disengage. They have the black hole whenever they want it, but they do not want it there, as it's too close to home for the blue side. And it's gonna be a zip line, hyper line onto the Goobo, but he's gonna get away with
But
the use of the ball.
it's nuts. But either way, they can afford to take that time to reset. They've still got all three of their walkers live. It is such a big gap here. There's one small tower and one shrine left on the blue side. It's gonna take a couple big team fights here for blue to be able to catch back up.
If they even have a chance to catch back up, because if Ember plays it well enough, like they did in the previous fight, the death slam there was insane, but it wasn't able to get converted on. And here, another chance. The Mono Krill catches the Shiv, but he lives. In the meantime, though, the death slam comes out. It's gonna catch a lot of people, but there is just not enough damage coming out from the blue side. They do catch the Shiv eventually, but what did it cost you? The Ember side are just dominating everything. The Black Hole did miss there, I do believe, but it's not even close to be enough for the blue side to be in the clear here, as they're down to their last two players. They did take out two of their own on the Ember side.
That's it.
It's not enough. They
It's
can just end here, or probably not actually.
that
Gotta go
Mirage
for the
and
mid
Billy
boss.
that were so low. They managed to slip away. Just they have played this so well. It's beautiful. And here
Sorry.
they're gonna take mid boss, and they're gonna get
Yeah.
these reviews. Yes, everybody's gonna be back alive, but it's almost like a 9v6 because you have those three free revives. There's no Sinclair alive for them to pop in and steal one off of them this time. They just
Yeah.
wait for the shift to come back, and then it's GG and they go again.
Yeah, it's looking dire here for the blue team. And yeah, I'm just 30 minutes in, you still have all the walkers, and yeah, you're gonna have another urn for this 7 here. It's just absolutely getting out of control with the amount of souls he has. 40k. It is matched by the Wraith, now that I look at it, but I mean, it's just one character. All the souls of blue are basically allocated to this one hero, and
But it's not even just the 7. You look at the Mirage on 38.
yeah,
It's just such a big lead. It's not just the souls. It's the 3 rejues as well. They've got 3 minutes to use it, and I think they're gonna take their time a little, just keep farming a little bit, and then I think we're gonna see one nice big push here. And still, by the way, that 7 has not died.
oh my god, that is insane. Actually, he should have 2 deaths at this point. Like, let me remind you of those 2 great escapes, and He has 0. It's quite insane. The Venator, he's gonna feed for this Walker. But the triple tornado, it doesn't really stop it, but it was pretty funny. You gotta give him that, and that is gonna be a death for Venator. But he does get the tower eventually. But
Oh, the ship falls.
wait, that's true. Wait, what? How did the ship die there? Why? He was alone in just in the middle of nowhere?
Must have been. These could be the little slip ups you were mentioning earlier. Like a little bit of ego. You're that far ahead. You think you can just walk around the map and push whatever. But now he's shiv's out for nearly 60 more seconds
Huh.
as this rift spawns.
Okay, I mean that's really good for. I mean the rift is actually really good for Ember. I mean, yes, it's a 5v5. Yes, you have gotten your 1 kill of the entire game, but the map control is still in favor of the Ember side, and they're gonna just clear that objectives with ease, as there's basically... Oh wait, no, they're going for it. They are going for the contest here. It's gonna be tough. They do bait out. They grab... Oh wait, no, that is the Sinclair grab. They caught a few targets in there, but the real
Another
grab
black
comes
hole,
out. And that's just the nail in the coffin for the side of blue. They're gonna try to death slam, but it only catches 1 target, and he is gonna get away with it. And I mean, you used all your abilities, you used all of the util you had as blue, but you haven't gotten anything for it.
They managed to get the 3 rejuice off of them. That's the consolation prize here. But does it really matter when half of your team is already dead? The Silver and the Venator both on low HP. There he drops now. The Billy on critical HP. Is he going to manage to slip out again? I think he will. There drops the Silver. Wraith by themselves. I think this is GG.
Absolutely, and that's gonna be it, unless a miraculous thing happens, and nothing like that is on the table, as Wraith with the 45k souls is the last one to die on the side of blue, and that's gonna be an easy just ride here for the Amber side. They have about 16 seconds of free damage onto the shrine, but after that it's just gonna be a 1v6 for the Sinclair, and I don't think that's gonna be enough for the blue
1v5.
side.
Give him a little credit.
Oh yeah, sorry. They did kill the 1 guy in that whole interaction where they used 6 ultimates. But at this point, Sinclair is trying.
At what point do you just FF though? The entirety of Ember is now back in 3 seconds. And yes, it is now 6v6, but they've shown how they can control the game the whole match. It started off with forcing that Silver's back and then getting those buffs at the start, and then it just kept ballooning, as you say.
Yeah.
It's just been really well played.
Yeah, and even now, the only person with any kind of soul advantage on the blue side doesn't really look that scary compared to the 7 with the 49k souls and the Mirage with the 47k. I mean, you just have 2 hyper carries on the other side versus the 1 on the blue side. Marshmallow, the only one who is really capable of doing anything at this point, and that's a big load to bear.
It just shows how slippery this 7 is again. That Sinclair was trying to stop this earn push, but it's just stopped again.
Oh, okay, that was a great try, but the cube comes out and the save is there from the Viscous. And I mean, for all of this fussing about, you're not really doing much damage if you're the blue side. You're trying to have a one last stand here, one last Hail Mary to try to secure some kind of an advantage here, but you're not gonna be able to do so as Wraith falls. And Moncrill does have the combo up, is trying to do something, but every single person falls down. Lash is the last one standing, and that is gonna be the last hurrah for this one. tiny man who lost a 1v1 to a robot one time. And it's gonna be it. The patron is already down.
Oh, the
And
little bit, the black hole coming out at the end just to top it off, and that is game.
absolutely, I mean, great game here from the Amber side. They had the advantage and they did not let it slip. And yeah, it's a great performance there by
And
pretty much everybody on their side. But
I'm not surprised that Seven's MVP. That they should
no,
have died so many times that game. Absolutely beautiful.
yeah, if we were giving out MVPs, it would be Seven as well. I do agree with the AI that is giving out the MVPs here from the Deadlock side. And yeah, I mean, look at the souls, 51k, 30 assists, 22k objective damage as well. To top it off, just 0 death. Not a single time has this man died. Not even once. And that's insane.
It's the fact that, if I'm seeing this right, only 2 people on the Archmother side had more souls than the lowest amount of souls on Ember. It was just
Oof.
domination all game.
I mean, that's how it goes when
Yeah.
you see a match this dominant. But yeah, great game here by Southampton Sinners, beating out Thick Dice Swap Mummy. That is a fun collection of words to say. I wouldn't say it's a sentence. I wouldn't say it's a name, but it's a collection of words that is fun to say.
It's words.
Yeah.
But that was just well played the whole game. Just even from the little details of trying to deny souls, like and the little cherry on top, just the little black hole to finish it off at the end there.
Yeah, I mean, if the first match was decided by the black holes, this one was decided by the evasions of that 7. I mean, like I said in the beginning, that's basically just 3k souls that was denied by that one person alone, by just not letting the enemy team kill you. And I mean, that can balloon, and it did balloon massively in this game, and Southampton Sinners were able to capitalize upon those plays, and they are now taking the throne for the meantime, as they are going to be the top seed, top placed team after 4 matches played.
That was a fun game to finish on, especially after the first one, and seeing the double black holes constantly coming out from Sinclair, beautiful.
Absolutely.
But it's not just the souls that they were gaining advantage on; it's the mental. If you barely manage to kill someone and then you get killed back, like the first time, whatever. Second time, by the third or fourth time, it gets pretty damn annoying. But honestly, well, both teams did play well. It's just they took a lead and they did not let go of it.
Yeah. A little bit of a update. Wolf Digital Warriors did beat Southampton Salamanders in their match. So it's going to be a 2-horse race now for the undefeated streak. It is going to be Southampton Sinners and Wolf Digital Warriors in that first spot. It's going to be decided by the win percentage of the enemies, in who's going to get the better seeding. But so far, it is going to be them on top of the leaderboard.
But that was 2 good games we got to see today, and I think as the rest of the matches do pop up, that is the end of the stream today. So, any closing words?
I mean, those were 2 amazing games. I thoroughly enjoyed watching them and thoroughly enjoyed casting them, and hopefully there are are more to come from either of these teams and the rest of the lineup as well, to fill out my day with just joy and happiness of how good these teams are. And we are gonna roll some credits. We're gonna see who was the power behind this little stream. It was Joe Too Cool, our producer. Thank you so much for producing. It was me, Zima, and AJ Drop Dead casting the matches, and our observer was PvP. So thank you so much for producing this for us, and we're gonna end this stream shortly. As yeah, any last words?
No, it was thank you. That was fun. And we'll see you all later.
Bye.